Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, stages, rages, pages, I've run out of rhymes. I do that all the time. So, anyway, it's showtime. Hi, guys. I'm back, and wrong way. They're back too. All kinds of events are ongoing right now. Announcements? No, they don't put them there. It's on the store where they put that stuff. So, yeah, Midtown Madness is going on. That's the big one. But there's also the Civil War event is going on. Shield tokens are being generated. Odin tokens are being generated. Just all kinds of stuff's going on. So we will be starting a new hero in a bit, but I will start the evening off with a little high-end Cosmic Midtown, which is the highest level in the game. They had plans for more, but you know. If you're not familiar with the event, boss mobs will spawn. There's like, I don't know, 6, 8 different batches of mobs that can spawn. You beat them, they drop boatloads of stuff right now because it's Monday, and Midtown Monday has always been a thing. And then 3 minutes later, another batch spawns after you kill the previous batch, or run out of time to kill the previous batch. I'm playing on Cosmic difficulty. This is my only character who has so far qualified by completing the Cosmic Trial. It's generally held that Carnage is one of the easiest, if not the easiest one, to finish the Cosmic Trial on. And for me, it was very, very close. My gear is not great, and I'm not a great player. That's my signature skill. I hit the wrong button. But earlier we did manage to pump a couple 100 million XP to finishing off the Savage Axe of Ares Legendary up to level 5. The rest of this stuff, I haven't enchanted any of it, but it all has quite good stats. I've gone through, I'm going to guess, 50 or more of each of these, and these are the best combos of stats.
Here it comes.
Also, we can replace that. Ew, I'm pretty sure, well, I won't replace it with the level 50 one with twice as much defense because I'm not sure that's what I actually want for the build. We have 40 seconds. I arrived just after they had finished killing the previous batch O bosses. So I'll do a couple of iterations of this. We'll open up the pretty prize boxes, and then we will purchase, with in-game currency, a new hero. I already have a build picked out for him. All right, it's about that time. Here we go. Now, this is Cosmic level. The mobs hit really freaking hard. So this is going to be 5 Doombots. The Doombots themselves aren't too bad, but they have an attack where they fire out an unpleasant blue ball of pain. And you get shotgunned by a couple of those and you're going to feel it. Whoa! I was lucky they yoinked me back through, like that, through heal potions. Awful generous of them, don't you think? Oh, cheat mode enabled. While it's on, you can't die. I have the Deadpool Kid as my team up.
If I were going to be supervillains, I'd make sure there was no
Could you guys finish in place? Thank you. Now you can see, well, you see all the beams of light. Those are things I'm supposed to pick up, but there's more than that. Only some of those things that are shining lights, or only some of the things on the ground are shining lights. All of the regular gear, by the way, also drops and is immediately getting, in essence, disenchanted instantly. So it never basically shows up on the screen, or there would be too much gear to see anything. And I mean that literally. We wouldn't be able to make out what any of the items were because there'd be dozens and dozens of them. All right, we got everything that's important. Yes. So we got 2 minutes until the next wave. Oh, I left something behind. See the little pointer over there on the right? And it was... Aha. A seal of conflict. That's the currency for the Civil War event, which just started today. You have to choose a side, Iron Man or Captain America. And there's a reputation you get, and eventually you can unlock access to buying some cool stuff. Normally, I would go to the SHIELD training room to open these things up, because you get extra experience if you open them up in a cosmic area, but this is a cosmic area. You get 240% extra XP, which means each of those bubbles was worth 1.375 million. All right, we got 5 of the 5 influence tokens and 1 of the, what, 20? Yeah, 20. That's a sale item. And so we'll hold on. Got 2 of those. That's a file in an appropriate place. That's a no joy, no joy. These are all uniques that I already have for my character, and I have better ones.
We all must fall.
Nope.
Eventually.
And no.
I was hoping you'd show up.
She was hoping I'd show up. Well, you know, the ladies love Carnage. If you're not familiar with Carnage, serial killer. Insane serial killer. So no, not really. Now, why he's fighting alongside the good guys and chatting with them occasionally in a not entirely rational fashion. Where are we? There we are. There is a literal cosmos threatening event going on. And even the bad guys are working with the good guys because they don't want to simply just die. All right, we got to be careful. There are 2 one-shotters in this batch of bad guys. Rhino can one-shot you if you get run over by his attack, so you have to keep your eyes open for when he says, "Here I come." But he's off screen right now. And the other one is Bullseye. Bullseye will drop a bullseye over your head, which tells you that he has you targeted, and you've got about 5 seconds to get some distance from him, or he will one-shot you. Okay, Rhino's back amongst us, so I have to keep an eye on him. Finish off the green gobby. You're still stupid, Rhino. Ah, damn it. I dodged but didn't get, for whatever reason, there is some lag on the server. I clicked my movement skill and I didn't move. So I got run the bleep over. And that's what happens if you don't get out of the way of Rhino. So I won't get loot from him, but I do have a loot waiting for the other two. Cold dead hands.
Superpower threat detected.
In some cases, if you're in a cosmic map with some of the really high-end players, they delete the bosses pretty quick. So you can occasionally spend more time picking up your loot than you do killing the boss. Lone Star Wolf, good evening, welcome. I hope your week is off to a, well, it doesn't suck yet start. I do try to set achievable goals. Neither of those will work for me because I'm not a mutant. I'm Carnage. Another bovine sector medallion. You'll note the ability there is 27% chance for moo instead of moo. Is this a decent Ultron? No, it's terrible. Taskmaster? No, no joy. Es no bueno.
Oh, that's Black Widow over there. No relation. Get it? No relation. Because we're both fine.
I got two of the cards. We could get lucky and get a random costume or an ultimate upgrade. Random costume would be cool. It's not as good as the one we already have. And Living Laser Medallion. No. Two of the stats aren't bad, but the other one is terrible. We sell them, basically just sell them to, what did I do? I did. Right. We wanted to click on them to sell. And here goes that. And here goes that. There we go. And in 16 seconds, we have another wave of bad guys. Shortly, I will be unlocking a new hero. I'm currently at, I think, 30 or 31 out of the 63 that are available in the game. The Frightful Four, the Wizard, Living Laser, I think. Wow. Okay, you do not want to get shotgunned by the Wizard without any of your defenses up. Because I got kaboomed. Right, yeah, Living Laser, Wizard, Electro, and Juggernaut? But I thought I saw somebody else there. Juggernaut is intensely unfun to fight against. He's already killed me once today. Electro. See, that right there was one of the moments where the server froze up. It does that occasionally. They're, you know. All right, and we'll now spin around the Wizard with our signature skill, doing lots and lots of damage, making him regret his life choices. And how about Living Laser, too? Oh, no! Holy crap, I somehow got out of Bullseye, or Rhino's way. Oh, and then I dodged right into him. Okay, they finished him off. How I survived that twice, I'm not sure. I'm going to say it was incredible skill, but the fact of the matter is it was probably I basically went through what should have killed me, but the server hadn't caught up yet. When it caught up, I was no longer there. And as you can tell, lots of loot. And Midtown Madness Monday is always the busiest time for the servers. Because it was fun 10 years ago, and it's fun now. So the servers are under the highest amount of demand and people bonging on them. 44 seconds it took me to pick up the loot. Added 1 point to your Guild Wars Hall of Monuments. Very nice. Oh, I am envious. Getting to 30 and getting the Black Widow, I would play my Rangers more, for fucking sure. Yep, definitely. Did he hit? No, he didn't. He's just about to hit 59 now. My team up is about to hit. He just hit 59. Probably take 20 minutes, half an hour for him to get to 60, but in a couple minutes I'll run one more batch of bosses, and then I'll create or unlock a new hero. We'll level him up to about 32 to 36 here in Midtown. This is yellow mode, cosmic mode, the most difficult. We'll be doing that in green mode. The least difficult, unsurprisingly. That one's almost as good as the one I'm already using. Speed, no. Energy, no. Energy, no. File that away, and that is not as good.
We can use your help.
I think the only thing I've unlocked so far is I have a cool set of clothes from the Hall of Monuments that I wear. It's a very spiffy, elegant looking set that I wear on my very first Necromancer, and he has the Abaddon's head mask on top of it. It's a look. Looks like a suave cosmopolitan fellow with Abaddon's head. Don't judge me! No, not there. Is it space? It is. All right, 24 more infinity points, and I'll be up to a total of 300, which will allow me to have 2 unlocks to the cap on each of the skills. Oh, and here we go. It is the stupid Mega Sentinel. Rotation is pretty simple once you get into combat, although things can go pear-shaped pretty quickly in Cosmic because the mobs are every bit as overpowered as you. But the basic rotation, when I'm just doing, once you get to 9,000 more gold, you can buy an armor set to get you to 30. Oh, very nice. The rotation here is hit G, which gives me a good defensive buffer. Hit S and D, which are melee attacks that each reduce the cooldown of the other. Hit G and A, and that puts us up high enough that we can hit G again to increase our defense. When it's up, we hit our whoop, we don't want to be there with 2 of them. We hit our signature skill when it comes off cooldown. And basically we need to get our right hand dial, which is the symbiotic protection, up to 3/4 full, and then we can cast G for extra double special effect, which is our defense. And that's how we can sort of stand in the middle of everything a good chunk of the time. and not die is because of that particular skill. We hit our G, which is our defensive, and then our H, which is our signature skill, and we rotate around. We hit G again, and then we hit our melee attack, ranged attack, axe attack. And I swear, every time Electra says, "Your fate is sealed," it sounds like she's saying, "Your face is sealed" to me. I like that while we're fighting those sentinels, we have exercise going on. It's really nice that they can keep doing their normal lives. Oh, we have a special drop. One of the many events that's going on right now would require me to kill Curse. Okay, we will do that first. That is a terminal mission that requires us to go to Odin's Palace. We'll run it on green because we're just trying to finish it off as quickly as possible. How tough is it going to be to get that 9,000 more gold? Because you say it like it isn't a big deal. I don't know. I mean, you probably have a fair amount of stuff in your inventory you could sell, but possibly cripple the account. So this is a green difficulty mob. As you can tell, a lot easier. Green, red, and yellow are the difficulties. I don't think we even know what color they were going to use when they were going to release the next difficulty, which I think was going to be apocalyptic. Already sold a lot of crafting materials to get a lot of the gold. Makes sense to me. Well, I kind of wanted to make sure I was high enough. There we go. We're now at high enough that we can use our G skill for defensive purposes. I curse. I'm going to hit G, and then I'm going to spin to win. And when the spinning was enough. So we get currency. Losers, reapers. Sorry, couldn't help it. I could have. If I actually move faster, not using the bovine metal, there is in this game, because the lead designer was David Brevik, who also designed Diablo 1 and Diablo 2, which, at least Diablo 2, I don't think Diablo 1 had it, but maybe, had the hidden cow level. This has the bovine sector that you can go to. Did you think of Guild Wars and Guild Wars 2 accounts? Yes, I did. Got 3 points for doing that. That might have been the entirety. I know I have enough that I got a cool looking set of clothing. Duds. Duds. Does anyone use the phrase duds anymore for clothing? God, the number of old guy things that I say is not small. All right, we have 4 of the 5 pointers, and 1 of the 10 pointers, 1 of the 40 pointers. These, I think, are just sold items that are lore for the Civil War. The Advanced Wicked Wand of Watum, if it's got good stats, that one's pretty crap stats. Fat Body! Welcome and good evening, sir. What happened to that? Did I click on that without? Maybe? I clicked on it? I don't remember. The Apocalypse armor is crap stats. You can see where they are in the stat range. They show you in the stat range. So, for instance, the top one can be between 7.5 and 9, and this one's at 49% of that, so it's at 8.2. So you can really quickly look and see, oh, I've got a bunch of red stats. Those are below average. I've got yellow stats. Those are solid to good. Or I've got green stats that are maxed or close to it. Is there an item in the game that give you Mad Cow? Not that I'm aware of. But that would not be inappropriate. All right, we are going to drop these last things off. 22 Relics of Asgard. Not there, that one. Yep. And we are going to unlock a new hero. And level them up for your entertainment.
I got a feeling this is all your fault, Lana. You set out to do my
By the way, for the record, last night we cleared Wing 6. The first two bosses, the first time. We didn't need the bonus damage mode that I can't remember the name of. Bolster. We didn't need Bolster for the first two bosses. We just cleaned them up. Third boss was the first time I've done it. Kadim. I was horizontal for everyone else was still alive at the end. I was tasked with doing the matriarch. Didn't know her attack patterns, and so I got nuked by one of her attacks. I knew she was doing a forward attack. I was in front of her. I dodged to the side, and that attack actually throws attacks in 3 places. One in front, where I was no longer. One on her side, where I now suddenly was. Let's see. Heroes. Okay, let's see. 900 here. So what we're going to do, the quickest and easiest way to do this, is to add some G's. Now, they usually, back when the game was live, you had to give them some real money. Here, they've increased the drops of Eternity Splinters by a factor of at least 9, and you can convert Eternity Splinters into G. And we want to convert 400, which goes directly into 900. And now we have enough. These are the ones that we don't have. You can see the ones we have are listed as owned. I'm keeping you in suspense now. So you can browse them and see them all, and which one is Len's going to take? Why is he being such a douche knuckle and not actually telling us? Well, guys, it's all about anticipation. I enjoyed Moon Knight when the game was live. Moon Knight. We switch. Okay. First thing we do with basically all of our characters, for almost all of the starting characters, if you've got infinity points, you want to put 200 of them into temporal loophole as that increases your attack and move speed by 25%. We'll come in later and spend the rest of our points. You can easily redistribute them. That was a mistake. We want to look at our powers. Okay. I assume it's mostly physical. Physical, yeah. It's going to be physical damage. Khonshu's Favor is my primary resource. Fist of Khonshu. And I get additional damage for each % of health I'm missing. And durability and fighting are my primaries. So, durability and fighting. And physical damage. Health on hit and attack speed. We'll take Blade. Cap is deflect and deflect. Cable. Carnage is health on hit and health on hit, which is good for, well, I'm not sure how good it really is because we kind of like expending our health on this character, but we'll start with it. Dr. Doom, 10% to your signature powers once you get that. Mental power, no. Physical and damage versus bosses, sure. Was durability, wasn't it? Bloop. Yeah, durability. What was the other one on Emma? Damage over time. And we do bleeding damage. Sure, we'll go with that. Oh, I didn't apply the previous ones. Damn it, I hate that. Sorry. Bugs me. That was in. Carnage was in. Doom was in. Apply. Ghost Rider is critical hit with mental and mental. Gabi is area and damage while moving. Move speed and crit. Iron Fist, mental. Despite the fact that he hits people with his fist, his powers are mental. It's complicated. Deflect. Defense and physical seem okay. Moon Knight, when he gets there, it'll be critical hit rating multiplier for Fizz and critical hit rating multiplier for Fizz. So he's going to be it's going to be important for him to crit. She-Hulk, Fizz, and health regen, sure. Dodge, crit multi-energy. Ew, energy. Essentially, everybody takes Squirrel Girl, 4% damage on bonuses. By the way, these kind of bonuses and stuff, they're all multiplicative, which is the big deal. Taskmaster. Thor's half Fizz and half energy. That's not great. Fighting attribute. That's 8 out of 10. We'll grab just 2 more sort of pseudo randomly. Critical damage. What was Cap again? Cap is deflect. Sure, why not? There we go. Okay, so now we do not start with the story. We're at a point where we have enough. We have 200% hero synergy XP bonus. In other words, we have enough heroes that our experience bonus from them is capped at 200. So basically, we get triple XP now. Is there going to be a mobile version of this? Sadly, no. This game died years ago. The software can either be, the client can be either be downloaded. If you ever played it on Steam, you can download it from Steam. If you never played it on Steam, or actually, if you never bought it on Steam, never paid any money into it, you can't. But you can download it from other locations. The Internet Archive, for example. So that's the client. We don't have access to the client code. The server code that we're playing on has been reverse engineered. So it's not even the original server code. So it will not be going to mobile. There was a console version, but again, we don't have access to the code for the console client. The client code is a lot more complex. You can't really fake the client code. All right, so we have melee and ranged. For starting, these are basic attacks, so they don't cost any Khonshu's favor and should actually increase it. Midtown on green. And we're going to start leveling very quickly. Keep in mind, we've got that 200% XP bonus, and we're about to actually... We want Jessica Jones up. And she is our team up. All right, we have the 6 bosses. That's ideal.
This involves a lot of hazard pay.
I don't have the travel power. That becomes available at level 10. So I'm right now just standing off at a distance. The bosses are up. So I'm just flinging little crescents of metal at them. And I'm level 2. I'll run through. That's level 3. That's level 4. And you see I'm already getting additional skills available. That's level 5. Level 6, I think? I think you understand what I'm talking about here.
You asked for this. That secret Avengers thing was just a phase, eh, Cap? Well, now, Cap, I don't say this to make dues, but I respect the hell out of you. Ah!
So, having finished this off and gotten, what, 6 levels? Oh, and so over here, Eternity Splinters have dropped. So now I'm going to go into the shield training area. Why? Because once you're in there, hubs, you go to story, shield training room, and you choose cosmic or yellow difficulty, you get 240% extra XP. So I'm getting 200% XP from having so many characters at the cap, and another 240% for opening up the boxes in here.
I thought I was done with the hero game, but I just keep getting dragged back.
That's level 9. And level 11. We skipped 10 entirely. One thing I will do is I'll go to settings or options, and we're going to turn back on all of these to show epic gear or show cosmic gear. The rest of it's getting automatically vacuumed up and turned into credits. So you're not seeing most of the loot that's dropping. The boots are for Luke Cage. I can't use those. They just don't look good on me. The Grim Reaper medallion. Generate 87 health when you defeat an enemy. We'll go with the Electro medallion because why not? And these are the tokens for reputation. Sell this stuff because we don't want our inventory getting too crowded with crap. I'm going to take a moment to actually examine my skills. Truncheon Ricochet, that was always fun. Crescent Fan, that gives bleeding out. We have 2 basic melees. Interesting. Cestus Uppercut. That's bleeding as well. Avatar of Vengeance. We lower our health to 1, but we can't die, and we gain health with all the damage we do. Lasts for 8 seconds. Spends all, you have to have full favor, which I don't have at the second. Spends it all. Health is reduced to 1. Can't regen, but you gain health back for 0.3% of the damage for 8 seconds when the gift expires. All right, Spiked Gauntlets or Moonstaff. Did we get any additional ones? Let's see, is that everything? Crescent Snare will take over from one of those. That's 50% plus bleeding. I think we probably would just prefer to have that there. All right. We're going back in, guys. Midtown Green. Oh, they just finished off the bosses. So as we level up at 32, 38, 44, 50, and 56, we get to choose one of the 3 skills. The build I'll be following is all the first row ones through happenstance. We have a couple more melee skills, and it's going to be primarily a ranged build, with the exception of Gruesome Frenzy, which is the signature skill, which is maybe the best single target damage skill in the game, as you just beat the living crap out of people with it. It hits incredibly hard. At least it used to. Now, may not be exactly as I remember it.
It's a messy job, but someone needs to do it. Superpowered threat detected.
Here it comes.
Another Moon Knight. I don't think I've seen another Moon Knight. Oh, that's the one I want.
That'll never work.
Oh, that has a cooldown. I didn't realize that had a cooldown. That's disappointing. Level 16. Let's take out Tromeo here. Sometimes you just got to beat the crap out of people, you know? I mean, I didn't mean that you have to beat the crap out of people that you know. I meant that... Never mind. All right, 2 seconds, 1 second. Next batch of bosses. Where they at? Where they hiding? They're not far away. Oh, we do have our movement skill. As you can tell, we get to glide. No, I don't want to fight the rhino. I hate fighting the rhino. One moment of not paying attention and I'd be dead. Like that, see? And Bullseye, I really hate to. I dislike both of them. They're bad guys who are bad. I don't like bad guys. I prefer good bad guys, which makes no sense at all. All right, well, somebody ended one of them. Was that Bullseye who got deleted effectively? Indeed, I believe it was. What a shame. Nobody likes you, Bullseye. You're kind of a jerk. I can't help it. I'm a fool. Like you said. It's never over. So I'm going to continue to run around here in Midtown
I've been looking for this for a long time.
until we can get to level 32 to 36, somewhere in there. And then we will move to the story, and the story gives you XP in big gobs. But I don't think even at 200%, I don't think it gives you enough XP to go from 1 to 60. Oh,
No, there is nothing that will stand in my way.
that was dumb. Opening them up here. Those are the ones I'm supposed to open up downstairs. I cost myself like 10 crates worth of XP. Maybe more. I blame me. Wait, I wasn't supposed to blame me. I'm supposed to blame you guys. Midtown Madness Fortune. I have yet to get a random costume out of this. I would like one of those. No. Yeah, 10 relics isn't bad. I mean, there are some definitely not as good things. Relics go in this slot up here, and you can have up to 1,000 of any given relic. And you'll note, I think the most I have is 113 of one of them. And I have a lot of heroes, 30 or 31 already at the cap. You and catch. Oh, that wasn't successful at all. That's Ziznak.
Taste my rage.
Taste my rage. Did you guys taste my rage? It's cherry flavored.
I need a target that can fight back.
All variables have been accounted for. Except the fact that you're a poop head. Yeah, I told him. We added anything else new? We got staff sweep, channeled, and crescent launchers. Yeah, now we're talking crescent launchers. How could you go wrong with something called crescent launchers? I just don't think you can. Bosses are up, and we do have a Eternity Splinter drop. All right. Ah, it's Mr. Sinister. And friends. Don't wanna. Now, the content is scaling, so I could be in here with guys running extremely high-level, deadly builds. And then at times it makes sense to do that. You get less rewards, but if what you're interested in is the event rewards, you're probably getting a lot faster. Kind of depends on the event that you're running.
You can't defeat humanity.
You can't defeat humanity.
Make it what you want.
Evidently, there is a mod someone has done for this game, which was never done back in the day that I'm aware of, which changes your Moon Knight into Batman, which I think is pretty funny. Because a lot of people have said basically that Moonlight is very Batman-esque, shall we say. Batman coded. We've got 2 full minutes. That's enough time for us to go downstairs and open the 5 boxes.
No, there is nothing.
Level 20. We are now actually level 22, and we got our first uniques. They may or may not be usable by us. We've got, these are all 3 uniques for our character. This is good. And then we'll use one of the new chests. That one. Sell the rest of the stuff. And back to Midtown at Green. That took us less than a minute. So we've got his spiked gauntlets, which increases fighting and durability. Those are the 2 most important stats for him. We have 29 right now combined, which means that those 2 things give us 116% increased damage. You get 4% increased damage for every point in your 2 primary stats. And then it has additional stuff, attack speed, chances for devastating blows. This is fighting and durability 3 of each, which is quite good. Life, some other bonuses. And then this is the crescent launchers, damage, fighting and durability. That's why our fighting and durability numbers are so good. As we have just increased our damage massively. Now that's the thing is, even though we're scaled, that massive damage change also scales. So we really will be doing a boatload more damage. And it is 4 bosses, led by Lady Deathstrike. She's over here in the building. There's like, I don't know, 6 or 8 spots that they can spawn, and once you know them, you know them. This is gonna hurt.
Even if it kills me.
Your fate is sealed.
They all beg for mercy. It's possible that Moon Knight is slightly insane. I mean, I don't want to say he's not insane, because he's crazy. Yep, somebody unleashed a can of whoop-ass on all of them, and the only reason Elektra didn't die is she wasn't in the group at the time with the other bosses.
That's what strongest one there is, me.
You tell him, Hulk. Buddy. Friend. We're friends, right, Hulk? Please don't turn me into paste. I hit my head trying to get out the door. More faction rep. And we've got 6 more boxes to open. We'll get another batch. We'll head downstairs right now. We've got the time. We've got the time. If you've got the beer. Shield training room, yellow. Warp.
Is it full moon out? Because I feel great.
We are up to level 25.
Nothing will stand my way.
We got no more uniques. So, bodysuit
If I'm used to this.
and boots can be of use, but nothing else. Health gain and one of my fighting stats. 4 durability instead of 4 fighting. Either way, more health. Yep. I mean, I could just dump them on the ground. It's just not in my nature. Back to Midtown Green. I'll do 1 or 2 more boss batches, maybe 3. Like I say, I like to get to 32, between 32 and 36. We have Avatar Vengeance we can actually use. I'm gonna try and whip that out and see if I can't brutalize someone. And see where our life ends up. Because our life goes down to 1, and then for 8 seconds, we get 0.3% of the damage we do, and we get that all back at the end of the 8 seconds. Which is why historically what you do is you pop that and you use your signature, because that is enormously hard hitting, and it would guarantee pretty much that you got all of your health back when it dropped. I can fly in circles. Well, glide in circles, I suppose. Oh, back in the same place? Or by the steps? Back in the same place. More bosses, same locale.
Every time I see Luke, I get a sudden hang.
We've got Living Laser and the Hood. And Taskmaster. Missed me, Taskmaster, loser. You're no Captain America. I know Captain America. Captain America's a friend of mine. You, sir, are no Captain America. They're all dying too fast. Wow, somebody unleashed and took out 2 of them. The third one's not going to... Yeah, that sucked.
Wait, I just did that for you.
27.
If I don't fight you for this, bad times you will.
One of these days, I keep promising myself I'm going to resubscribe to Disney Plus so that I can watch the old Marvel stuff that I've never seen. One of those would be Moon Knight. I'm a big fan of Oscar, who played the part. Taskmaster, it's a lot of stats. Sure. A lot of stats. Who doesn't like a lot of stats? Oscar Isaacs. Right? I think I got it right. I tend to lose names a lot now. In my advanced years. I'm still waiting for that random costume. Unique for this character. That's okay. I mean, it's low level. But that also got me an infinity orb. Did that finish out an achievement? Is that what happened? Tools of Vengeance. Own all of Moon Knight's unique items. Really? Oh, did I put one? I may have put one away in the storage. So that would be because I'm currently. I mean, I don't have boots, so I must have put away Moon Knight's boots somewhere, or maybe if you get them and sell them, that counts. But I don't think so. Maybe. Anyway, that was what the achievement was for getting all of his uniques. Now, some heroes have multiple sets of uniques. Notice that baton bounced off all of them and came back to me. It's like a low-budget version of Captain America's. Hit some of those guys up there. They deserved it too. Shut that down hard. I have no idea why I'm saying that, or why they're saying that. That's my team-up, Jessica Jones, who is the best of the team-ups for a leveling character. She has an ability that pulls all the mobs into a batch, which allows you to kill them better. And also she has a taunt. So she is generally held to be the best starting hero in the game, or starting, I should say, team-up in the game for a leveling hero. For most content, the best one is Coulson, who is the best DPS team-up. All right, 5 Sentinels, but only the Mega Sentinel gives loot. We've gotten 2 crappy waves in a row. All right, we're going to try it anyway. Here we go.
That'll never work.
Ooh, our health that came back was really minimal. And that answers the question. We don't have the heavy-hitting skills yet to take advantage of one of our biggest abilities.
All that posture and that's what you got, sugar?
Powering dough. So we'll wait for one more batch of bosses, but we'll really quickly head downstairs and see where we're at. We've got, what, 5 boxes, I think? Might be enough to get us to 30 and get us access to our signature, which we really do want. Probably not, though. Story. Training room. Cosmic. Down.
Don't worry. I like that one.
Is the full moon out? Because I feel great. If I don't find use for this, perhaps Khonshu will. It won't even be a fight.
Nope, 29. Not quite there. Boots. Boots? Did we get any more boots? Oh, we do have another unique. Is it the one? Is it the... No. Hellfire shotgun. I don't see any other boots. That's so sad. That's so sad. Speed and fighting? Nope, we are durability and fighting. Level 30. This might be better. No, I don't think so. Oh. One more batch of bosses. Or bobs. I don't know what a bob is. My dad was a bob. And, of course, Bob's your uncle. Well, rescue this mutant. And destroy this stupid, crappity-ass sentinel. I'm not appreciative of the fact that it will drop orbs on the other side of the damn wall. Making me work for my orbs. Who does that? Get me to the cops already. Couple of batches of Hydra troops. Wow. Major Hydra invasion. Did the boss show up yet? Tiny splinters! There's the Baron. And it is the 6, Sinister 6. So this is probably going to be enough to get us to 31, maybe 32. Not when I'm so close. Sounds like the sort of thing a guy says during sex when the woman stops suddenly. I was so close! That never happens with me, of course. Woman? What woman?
We don't blame you for your transformation, Dr. Connors, but you will have to answer for your ethics. I've been looking for this for a long time.
I've been looking for this for a long time.
I'll take your punches any day, Marvel.
Wow. I'll take your punches any day, Marvel. This Marvel getting hit on in the creepiest ways imaginable. All right, we'll go downstairs. We'll open our boxes. I'll get up and get some more coffee. Well, first of all, we'll eat our influence gummies. All right, that's 30.
Is the full moon out?
31.
If I don't find use for this, perhaps Khonshu will.
Mort's spring shoes. Can't use those. Oh, got another unique. Come on, do my... No, it's not my boots. Well, we'll hold on to that because we can use that in like a level or two. A level. Boots. Can't use those either. Well, we'll set those there. Any other boots? Any other boots? No. Okay, so. I am going to take a quick look and see where we are in the event. Have we hit the next tier of reputation? The Civil War event, you have to choose a side, and eventually you can choose both, I think. The implication was if you choose the one you're not currently using, the one you're currently using doesn't go away. So I'm on the Iron Man side. We are allied. And so far at the previous one, can't remember the name of the rank, these 6 items were available. Now there should be more. And indeed there are. Cosmic Catalysts. Those can be pretty good. The catalysts go here. They'll have special abilities that can be quite good. The crafting elements, not important really. Seals of Conflict. Box of Relics, that's not bad. But I think there are a couple of uniques that pop at the next tier. The last tier. I'm going to be back in 73 seconds with a fresh cup of coffee.
We must retreat.
Try not to break anything.
I'll be on your team, but I'm doing things my way.
I'm back. Hi, guys. So we are now going to do the storyline stuff. Story prologue. Green. We're off. I'll be skipping the cinematics. Tomorrow I'll probably back at Windrose, and I'll be moving into the first map of the second tier, where I understand I can count on getting my ass kicked by goats and wolves. I will also be enjoying adult leisure beverages tomorrow night. Going back in that cell. One thing I forgot to do was slot Gruesome Frenzy, which is our signature ability. Basically, we go berserk and punch things many, many times. But it's fine because they're all bad guys, right? You understand that. They're bad guys, so. And we are fully revved up to try and use the Avatar of Vengeance and then Gruesome Frenzy. All right, let's go. I was mistaken previously in the past when I said this was Mark Hamill. It's not voiced by Mark Hamill. It's time to play. I don't think I will.
That'll never work.
Did not do as much damage as I was hoping to. Ding 32.
Let's go flying.
Let's go flying.
The raft assault was a spectacular success.
Drops cannot defeat evil, young man.
Wear that and that now.
Your kindness betrays your form, Graham. It makes you weak.
Respect the rank, hero.
Or
I, of course, laid in.
off to Hell's Kitchen. Land of the Double D's. Daredevil. What did you think I meant?
It's an honor to meet you.
Yes, yes it is. Oh, that's right, we did hit 32, which gives us access to the first one of our specializations.
It won't even be a fight.
33. Specializations. This one. Critical and brutal strike chance plus 2.5%. Brutal strikes terrify enemies for 1.5 seconds and generate 5% of max Khonshu's favor. If you're not below 40% maximum health, damaging an enemy will drain you of 2% of your maximum health. When below 60% maximum health, your crit and brute strike chances go up. by 7.5%, up to 10% base. Which means it's going to be one of the highest crit and brutal strike rating characters in the game. And a critical strike does, under normal circumstances, does 1.5. Under base, I think, is 1.5 times damage. Might be double. And then brute strikes can only happen on a crit, and they do even more. I don't know the exact numbers. I don't remember off the top of my head. But I know you can stack brute, crit, brute and crit, and generally for the high damage builds, all stack brute and crit.
Hey, up yours, buddy.
She's a delightful young lady, our Jessica Jones. All right, she's got the thing going. Time to hit the big bad man. We're going to try it again. Worked better. We didn't get a lot of our health back, but we did an enormous amount of damage to him. You'll note how quick he unfolded. Level 35. Hell's Kitchen North. Oh. Ugh. And once you know your way around the maps, essentially after you get to about plus 40 or 50% XP bonus, you want to save the storyline stuff, and you want to basically skip all the little mobs. It's a kind of degenerate type of gameplay, granted, but there are quests and stuff that require you to kill batches of, sorry, not kill, of course, because we're heroes, we don't kill, to detain large numbers of the lesser mobs. Because we don't kill, of course. Except Punisher. Pretty sure he kills. I don't think we have full, no, we don't have full Khonshu. And 37. Thank you, Jessica, for leaping through the air to Goomba stomp that poor low-level thug.
Don't worry about me. I like playing rough.
All right, waiting for us now. Octodoctopus. He hates it when I call him that. At this point, the XP is from defeating mobs is entirely unimportant and marginal. The only thing that matters now is the quests. The XP rewards for the storyline quests are quite large. And that's what we're doing. My meddling ends now. You sure? I'm not sure. Are you sure about that? Fuck. Sure about that? Dr. Octopus.
That'll never work.
Hi, Clea.
Better without you. Is it full?
Ding 39.
I feel great.
You may notice that on the completion of these storylines, I'm getting 2 or 3 levels of pop. Khonshu's favor is full. Cestus Overcup damage. That one, right? No. Crescent Snare. Does 50%. And if it's not full, it restores 3% of your maximum Khonshu's favor. Well, we want that one, right? Give me a sec. I'm just going to reload my hotbar with the right things. Okay. Cestus Uppercut can go there. Where are we? That's it. Angel Wing Attack Run. Crescent Fan, Tripwire Bolas. Crescent Fan. Tripwire Bolas. Yep. Sig, Avatar Vengeance. Yep, and yep. That's it. That's the build. So this is a basic ranged attack. Does increase damage versus bleeding. This physical melee attack inflicts bleeding. This is a big area of attack. This is a spread area attack. Low damage, but bleeding. This is Tripwire, which will immobilize. And then we've got the big hitting Avatar Vengeance followed by Gruesome Frenzy. And the ultimate is Mooncopter, which lasts for a ridiculous 20 seconds and does 18,000 per second with a vastly decreased movement speed for them. Ultimates are every 10 minutes.
Just thought I'd mention the fact that you may see a lot of
You around here.
That's a big part of why we're after the tab. Something that seems to be playing
Ding 40.
the fabric of reality.
The story road reward boxes will give catalysts. But we'll hold on to them until we finish it up.
Let's settle your territory.
Next up, we're off to New Jersey. We're off to the Jersey docks.
Shut the hell up!
We're doing this my way.
I don't think so. I'm the hero. You're the sidekick. Come on, you're the team up sidekick. Really, I mean, let's face it. It's sidekick. Oh, and the hood bails.
Just give me the cops already.
All right, I'm gonna have to rethink. Let's see. Yeah, that seems reasonable. That one's on the longest cooldown. We will move a couple of things around. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Left turn. Right U-turn. Left U-turn. An aim lab.
It won't even be a fight.
Ding 42.
A job like this involves a lot of house pay.
Oh, 46, 44, 44. It's 32, 38, and 44. It's every 6 levels after 32.
Hey, there's
Dead end. Bye, guys. Don't mind me. I'm just taking out your favorite robot. Sure, we'll pick up that ring because we don't have any ring. So even a crappity little ring like that, 1,000 health, that's worthwhile. That's a 10% increase in our health. Who wouldn't take a 10%? Wouldn't you take 10% longer lifespan? I sure would. Jeez.
Now there's nothing that will stand in my way.
That's not psychotic. Okay, now we're 44. Crescent fan damage, 100%. Charges 2. But now it has a cooldown. And Tripwire deals additional damage over time. And immobilizes for a longer period of time. Wait. Okay, sorry. I missaw something. My eyes are going. And my ears are going. My brain is going. Most of my body parts are going. Some more than others. Yeah, it's kind of depressing. I made myself sad. Albert. After all, how can I be sad when tomorrow I have adult leisure beverages?
Okay, but I will. I have a throbbing headache right now.
We are going to skip even the best of the cinematics. The Taskmaster Institute is the best of them. 1-860 got kill. Okay, Taskmaster's up next.
It won't even be a fight.
Remember, I was at 32 when we started the storyline.
Alright, looks like class is in session.
All right.
Tell me what you think of this. Almost beat Thor with this move. But it'll never work.
I will definitely have to practice this character because a lot of his attacks use health. And you get a lot more extra damage when his health is low. So
Stand in my way.
you kind of have to be careful with him. But when he pops the special buff and his sig to do damage, it was fun. Carving through bosses. Like a hot knife through Kingpin. Who is, in fact, little known fact, 80% butter. Of course I didn't make that up. Why on earth would you say such a thing? Okay, I made it up. That's probably why you would say such a thing. You know what else I made up? Yeah, nobody said anything.
My leg! been looking forward to this.
Let's try.
Surprise! That key would look great pouring up on my metal.
See how fast he melts? Boom. Now, how much health do I get back? Not much.
Worthless, miserable lifehood.
But we kicked his ass. Yeah, yeah. Heck to the yeah. Even I cringed.
Let's make this quick.
And 50? 50! Tools of Vengeance, launchers. Gruesome Frenzy transforms into Launcher Frenzy. So now I don't have to be standing right in front of him when I unleash. Does it do the same damage? I don't know. Let's see, 72, 63?
Smooth, robot man. You think wearing a sweater's gonna distract me?
Not quite. More. Does more damage. That's surprising. All right, we are off to Buccaneer Beach. Far away in time. Buccaneer Beach. Far away in time. I apologize. So no one has been through here for a while because looks like both of these bosses, mini bosses, are up. Yeah, they are. I don't think I need to pop the avatar to use the SIG, so we should just try using just the SIG and see how well that does without the avatar.
It won't even be a fight.
It won't even be a fight. It's AIM again. No, Hydra this time. Sorry, Hydra. No. AIM was my favorite. I always liked, pardon the phrase, the idea behind AIM. Advanced idea mechanics. On the other hand, I always thought MODOK was about the dumbest thing ever. The name alone was so dumb it was painful. Oh, we didn't bust open the last one. There we go.
Death has come for you.
Like mutated organism designed only for killing. Are you serious? Come on, guys. You can come with a better name than that.
Surrender to me. That'll never work.
Oh, he put a shield up. Jerk. One of these days I should look him up again. I have no idea what the Grim Reaper's powers and stuff really are. Oh, yep. 50, like 3? 4? 3. Almost 4, though. Almost. So close. I can taste it. Tastes like Teen Spirit. Oh, that's right. We've got to destroy 3 altars to the snake god thing. That was taste something. I'm pretty sure I don't want to taste. I told him to taste something, like probably my vengeance. I'm really not interested in them tasting my vengeance. Just it sounds unsanitary, if nothing else. I mean, you have no idea where my vengeance has been.
Don't worry about me. I like playing rough.
Testing my humans. Impossible. Must be nice. That'll never work.
Cooldown 630? Yeah. So I guess we only pop the Avatar Vengeance thing when we're up against like a big boss, a boss who the SIG alone is not going to be enough.
Wild dogs have to be put down.
We're heading into Madripoor. Lowtown Madripoor is essentially a Marvel analog to Singapore. Singapore exists in the Marvel universe, but this is Singapore's not evil twin. Not that Singapore is evil.
I'm guessing you're not here on vacation.
Gosh, you're just a brainiac. Now you'll notice all of that gear we're using we got by level 30, 32. 30 or 31, actually.
Don't worry about me. I like playing rough.
So we've basically added no gear. So we're annihilating everything without any gear. I mean, the stat bonuses that we have from the uniques that we are using are pretty solid for sure. The rest of the stats on it, rest of the bonuses and stuff, nothing special. But the stat bonuses being multiplayer are
Look what the cat dragged.
ding 56. Do you mind, sir? Thank you, Jessica. That was helpful. And lastly, Facing the Madness. Fist of Khonshu's total damage bonus increases to 1% for each 1% health I'm missing. Avatar Vengeance gains the following effects. Maximum health restored cannot exceed 40% of your maximum health, but your base attack and crit chance are 20 and 10% increased by. So basically this is, once I learn how to play it anyway, will be a low health character where I'm always trying to keep my health intentionally low.
Shut that down hard.
Half the time I have no idea what she's talking about. Shut that down hard. What? Shut what down? Why hard? I don't understand.
That'll never work.
Up I go.
That'll never work. I thought it was smiley.
13 eternity splinters. Let's go ahead and just bust out our ultimate. How's that sound? Wait, what? What? And Jessica's not reacting. It's like the server has lost its mind. The server may have crashed. As I say that, mean, maybe not the whole server, maybe just like my, my instance. I'm thinking the whole server's gone down. You guys broke it, right? You hackermans. I think the server went kaboom. Which will be a first. I've not seen the server. I mean, I've seen the server get, slowed down and stuff in the first few days it opened. There was an internal error on the server. We'll try it a couple more times. If it doesn't come back, I'll wind it up with my spiel. Call it an early end to the stream. Looks like it blowed up real good. Let me check on the Discord. Down, down, down. Yep. Middle of a loot explosion. Someone says that their much sought after item just dropped. I suspect they're lying through their teeth. Of course, lying through your teeth is pretty much the only way to lie. I mean, I guess you could type, in which case you're lying through your fingers, or you could use sign language, in which case you're lying through your body. You could blink in Morse code, in which case you'd be lying through your eyes. I think I covered it all. Doesn't look like this one's going to work either. We'll give it 3 more minutes. That'll take me to 1:45 stream time. We're in. It is Monday, and I did mention that on Mondays, the servers do get slammed. There is a second server, by the way. This is Tahiti. There is a Tahiti 2. Also, there are other servers out there. Are they running the servers out of someone's house? Given that it's Monday night, my guess is there's probably 600 people on each server. Probably over 1,000 between the 2 servers. That was pretty fast, to come back. So, got to keep in mind the server is being emulated. So it's not the original code. It's not going to be as robust as the original code. I mean, I could run the code on my computer. I could stream it and play it on my computer. The server code is available on GitHub. The guy who wrote all the emulation for it has it on GitHub. I initially, when it first came out, I played it locally.
I thought I was done with the hero game, but I just keep getting back.
57. Why am I not moving? There we go. Which I think is incredible. The fact that, if you want to run it locally, you want to run a server just for your friends, you can. Did we get him? Yeah, we did.
Don't worry about it. I like playing rough.
Oh, damn it. I accidentally hit the freaking... Sig. Well, we are going to drop the ultimate up here. That was my intent. The last time I said I'm going to drop the ultimate is when I crashed the server. I didn't press the ultimate.
Your fate is sealed.
You see? Your fate is sealed, but it sounds like she says face. It honestly does. Where is she? There she is.
That'll never work. That'll never work.
I don't think the ultimate actually went off. I think it was still timed out. Why did she heal all the way up? That's not supposed to happen. She healed up again. She's not supposed to have healing abilities. I am slightly confused.
I hear you need a lift.
Server will run on Linux. I don't know. Probably. Will it be able to run sort of natively? I'm not sure. I don't know enough about the code.
Oh, I don't believe this.
Kingpin must die. Khonshu had ways of dealing with witches.
Let's make this quick. I got a deadline.
Level 60. Dun dun. So, after Electra, there's the Hero's Commendation Achievement Reward.
You know, Logan, it's one thing to
clicked
be a
it.
lone wolf D-bag, but you can
Anyway, we're going to get rewards here of crafty bits and catalysts. I think they're all going to be the right level. They are, so we don't need the XP ones. Favor and health. Damage to melee powers. We're not using the melees. Physical, health, and movement. We use a med kit. Credit drops. Health regen. Take less damage. Fizz. These are not very good. These are pretty freaking terrible. How could I strike out with all of them? That's the best of the bunch, and all it's really got that's good is health.
Have no fear. Miss Van Dyne.
So what now? Aha! Now we go back to Midtown, and now we're going to gear up. Keep in mind, level 21, 32, 32, 27, 21. We need 60s. We want all 5 objects. So we are going to head back to Midtown. We can't do Cosmic because we need to do a Cosmic trial to unlock certain kinds of Cosmic content. But we can go to Red. It does. You're looking at the instructions? Cool. I'm pleased to hear it.
a job like this involves a lot of hazard pay.
I just think it's an incredible thing that, basically this guy, as I understand it, mostly one guy. Oh, get out of the way. I got out of the way.
That'll never work.
There he comes. I'm not going to say what came to mind. Never mind. I didn't say... Oh, the poison killed me. I walked through the damn poison and it killed me. I definitely need to get the hang of playing at low life. And I'm at especially low life because my gear is crap right now. Damn it. I needed to hit the Khonshu. And I don't think I didn't have the power, so I couldn't do it. All right, they're all still alive. That's good. Where'd he go? Thing is, I forgot that I do not have to get right next to them to use my SIG anymore because I've got the ability to use it at range now. Alright, where's the third boss? Where did they go?
If I don't find use for this, I told you enough.
I hear someone complaining. Yes, it is in fact Green Goblin. Hi, Gobby. How about... It's never over. We could use that. Could probably be better than what we currently have. Come on. Okay, I'm still hoping for a random costume. Three pairs of boots. That's a lot more damage. The boots, let's see. Health and attack speed. Sure. And the chest, an enormous amount of health, so sure.
Even a lone wolf howls at the
What do we, like, double our health pool right there? So, but we didn't get any uniques. A single tear flows down my cheek. I'll give a couple more and then I'll call it an evening. I'll probably continue to whack at it, if you'll pardon my phrasing. To get a full set of uniques for him. I never grabbed the last one, Facing the Madness. All right, why aren't you? There we go. We'll bring her back. Jessica. So that's bleeds. That is immobilizing and damage over time, but not bleeding. Interesting. That was just a big chunk of fizz damage, and then that's the one can be activated 14 times within 7 seconds. And it has execute abilities, which means each of the shots does an extra 1% damage for every 1% of missing health. If you get them at 50%, they're all doing 50% more. Each one doing a little bit more because the last one peeled off more health. All right, let's float, let's glide, let's soar. Oh, 3 bosses. Why are you giving us only 3? The hood, I believe? Yeah, it's the hood. Wow. Definitely have got to get used to his low health status. The fact that I'm constantly lowering my own health to make myself even more bazooka-able.
Are you ready for this?
I was born ready. I am built out of glass right now. And not like sturdy glass. Well, let's see if we can manage to not get ourselves killed and use the power of Khonshu. How much health do we get back? Oh, actually, pretty reasonable amount, given where we were standing at the time. Team Iron Man. Mystery box. Haven't seen one of those before. Blacking out. Alright, we got some more Eternity Splinters. There we go. We got a couple of uniques. Hopefully one's for Moon Knight.
I need a target that can fight back.
But won't kill me like those other guys did, because that hurt. Alright, we got one. We got two. It's a start.
As far as layers go, She-Hulk is one of the least monstrous.
Oh, I'm in red, not in yellow. Dumb. I am. Go down to yellow for opening the boxes. Yeah. Yeah. Yellow. I'm in red. Plus 90% XP is good. Plus 240% XP. Weirdly, that's better.
I've been looking for this for a long
That
time.
is a Hulk unique. It's a level 50 Uru forged item. That's nice. Let's go back to Midtown Red. I want to wait for the next batch of bosses, which will probably be my last ones for the evening, at least of this stream. Wonder Man's jet belt. Just, I can't see it. Just can't see it. Fighting is better. No. No. And no.
We have a bit of a problem on our hands.
46 seconds. No, that one is there. That one is there. It's a 25, right? Yeah. And we don't need the Shanti cloak. Probably actually better. Yeah, it is. Even if it's just temporary. It's better than our level 32 hat.
Good to see you here.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Sentinels. Oh, that's just 2 boxes. Is all we get from this jerk.
That'll never work.
Yeah, that. Tell me about it.
That'll never work.
Worked that time. Yay. All right, let's go.
That'll never work.
I don't think I got much out of that at all. Did we? Did we get nothing? No, okay, we did. I'm not sure we're getting a fast enough response from the server to that for that to be actually useful. Because we have to hit it twice a second to get the full value out. Okay, I'm not sure if it did the whole bunch as a channel or not. Is it channeled? It's not channeled. It says it can be activated up to 14 times in 7 seconds.
This does not compute.
More eternity spawners. We'll go downstairs. Maybe one more batch of mobs. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see how I feel in 30 seconds.
Something tells me you didn't hire me for my investigative abilities.
If I don't find a use for this, perhaps Khonshu will.
Mark of the Unipower, an X23 unique. A lot more damage. So far we've got 2 of his uniques. At level 60, we've got an Any Hero unique and then a couple of level 60 Cosmics. I actually wanted to try this on my own. So, I'm going to hit the button.
That'll never work.
Yeah, it worked, and the final hit was 548,000, which is appropriate. Okay, it does work, and I do have to hit it manually. It only needs .NET and Apache. Cool. Well, I can help with the 2 Sentinels who are left. While I was gone, they finished 1 or maybe 2 of the other Sentinels off. Oh, we have another mission. All right.
That'll never work.
All right, the event failed. But I have something I need to do. I have to go kill Kingpin. As we got one of the event things to drop, I will take care of that now. We can get that from the terminal. We'll do the terminal on green difficulty. Fisk Tower on green. Don't be a lowlife. That's a hard ask, Lone Star Wolf. I mean, I'm kind of a shitbag, dude.
We're doing this my way.
Or did you mean the character?
I thought I was done with the hero game, but I just keep getting dragged back. Telling me up.
Terminals can be done extraordinarily quickly. As you can tell, I've just taken 4 elevators up, and now we have the fight.
You think you can own the streets? You gotta go through me.
I've forgotten how good this feels.
This is your heart.
This defeat means nothing.
You'll be eating filet mignon through a straw from now on, Kingpin.
If I don't find use for this, perhaps Country will.
That was it. Just needed to kill Kingpin in the terminal. And none of it is
Doesn't always win.
special boxes or anything. Another of the suits. All right, we could gain durability and fighting or total up to 6 on both of them, but the health stats, the rest of the stats are much better on the new one.
Relax, Thornhead. I'm not stepping on your territory.
Infinity orbs. Another infinity point. Oh, now we're talking a cosmic catalyst. Defense. It's not great. Yeah, it's not actually even very good. But it is better than the one I'm using, I think. I'll double check that. Maybe not, actually. How about this one? No, definitely not. And that is a Selly item.
Have no fear. Miss Van Dyne supplies all our patterns.
Let's see where we are on the event. We got, we finished, I'm going to guess in the top like 50%, but we might not even finished in the top 60% for the event. Earlier in the day, I finished in the top 40%, but only got a top 50% reward, which kind of bugged me. There, I think? No, there. Leaderboard, click away, click back, and it'll actually show you. Top 50%. 73? Jeez, really? Oh, 73 is my score. And that's in the top 50%. Not 73rd place. Why did I not get the box? Thought I'd get a box for that. But I didn't. Anyway, we want to talk to the Iron Man connection. We're up to Trusted. I don't know if that opens up anything else. I don't think it does. I think we need I need the next tier, but we'll see. Anyway, the current tier has got 7 items to choose from. We refresh. Oh, it did add 2 more. Reliquary of Rarity. Jeez, really? Those things are 95% of the time complete and utter crap. Cosmic Team-Up Gear. That's pretty useless. Cosmic Catalysts aren't bad, but the rest of everything so far is pretty crap. I mean, spending it on boxes of relics wouldn't be bad. 25 relics? That's not bad. Especially if you could choose the relics, but you can't. I am going to call it an evening. Of streaming, anyway. As always, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. I should be back tomorrow, usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. with Windrose. Going back to piracy, our mateys. And I'll also be enjoying adult leisure beverages to excess. So we'll know where the rum is. It won't be rum, it'll be vodka. But that's my plan for tomorrow. Beyond that, most likely Wednesday will be a day off, as it usually is after a night of beverage. And beyond that, I don't know. Can't think of anything. The new D4 stuff doesn't look bad, but not enough that I'm going to hurry to buy the new expansion to play. I will give it some time to settle down, and for the bugs and stuff, for instance, earlier, we were supposed to launch at, I think, 4 p.m. my time, and the servers exploded. So perhaps even literally exploded. I don't know. But those are my plans for the immediate future. Other than that, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm going to call it there. Again, thank you guys very much for hanging out, as always. You guys are the stars. I merely play one on TV. Yeah, hopefully you'll see me soon. I hope the rest of your evening or morning or afternoon, or pick one or more, goes great. I'm back tomorrow. Take care, and ciao for now. Bye, guys.